Hey guys, so this is the one and only Phineas here with a bit of a different video because we need to address some of the most sinister things that have been happening within the media industry. And it all starts with this piece of news. The following, reported by Cartoon Crave on July 12th, 2022, the following Warner Brothers Discovery shows have been removed from video-on-demand services. Thundercats Roar, Final Space, Beef House, J.J. Villard's Fairy Tales, and Dream Corp LLC. So, the thing within what happens in the media industry is companies can take write-offs, which is a lot of what Warner Brothers Discovery has been doing since their... Oh gosh, no, get out of here, ad. Since their merger. And I want to address this today in a video because we got some more news. Because this is a condition that the company is dealing with, and it's something that we need to actually work on addressing as people who care about the entertainment industry. So, what we saw a few weeks ago, or less than a month ago, was the announcement that Scoob's sequel, Holiday Haunt, but more importantly, Batgirl, had been completely canceled. These movies were nearly completed by DC at the time, but they were taken down for a simple write-off. Tax write-offs are a thing where if a piece of media is not at the end of its profit pipeline, a company can take a write-off and make profit from the government for them, and the thing in piece of media is never going to be able to be seen again, which is horrifying in the world of media preservation and further. And now, while what's been happening between this was an early sign of it that a lot of people didn't catch, when it happened on the 12th of July here. But while this was a bad thing that was happening, through this merger, and while these are bad news, Cartoon Crave and Just Things have released another list of shows that are going to be given a similar treatment, because these cartoons are going to be removed from Netflix. From HBO Max. I'm so sorry, my friends. I am ADHD. I have a word fog. But these shows are going to be removed from Netflix by the end of the week, which includes this list. It's a pretty massive list of, especially of Cartoon Network originals. There's shows that have been made and have been geared for survival. They're all going down and going off the content pipeline forever. I don't think these shows will ever return again, if I'm correct about all these layoffs and stuff. The media industry with HBO Max and Discovery's merger is looking bleak because there was enough news that have been happening that cut the company back, and they're struggling to make up for lost income. So I just want to alert you guys, because I think that if you are a fan of any of these shows that are mentioned, or shows that were removed in the past, you should be aware of this, and we should be spreading the message out further. Because if they take out shows like this, who knows? Maybe they can remove other shows that they don't think are popular enough with it. Shows like Infinity Train with dedicated fan bases, as well as other shows that they've made for their platform. And it doesn't even just lend towards like one little bit of an era. This is stuff from across the 2010s of Cartoon Network's career. So, this is a scary thought. In a world, we're lucky that we can preserve media through piracy ethically in these cases. But in a world where we're trying to fight against lost media, and there's a lot of people who don't go for the whole piracy thing, this is something that's rather important, and I think that we should just take note of it. So this was a small video from me, the one and only Phineas, where I rambled and gave the basic explanation of what's going on. To save money, HBO Max is removing shows from their platform, and it's pretty darn terrifying in the end. So, if you're a fan of any of these shows, or were a fan of any of these shows, or want these movies that people made to nearly got completed to get released, you should definitely step up about this. Because if they go for these shows, there's no end in sight of what they can take down. And yeah, so go and help us try to preserve media. Because media going down for a simple write-off from these companies is a disaster for the entertainment industry.